guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I am doing a review of the March 2020 Witch's Moon. Wally's come in to say hello, and without further ado, let's jump into it. This month's Witch's Moon is themed the Ascended Guides. Throughout our journey, we work to pull inspiration and knowledge from our own experiences as well as from those that resonate with us from previous times. It is a very vital practice for us to rely on the energies and wisdom of the great guides that harness and manipulate energy in beautiful and powerful ways. As we each work through our own personal challenges and triumphs, we call upon ascended guides to provide signs, symbols, and wisdom along the way. In this very special Ascended Guides Book of Shadows collection, we provide one-of-a-kind tools that have been specifically created to assist you in connecting with these energies and working with the information and knowledge that is provided. So let us jump into this box. Yay! Oh my gosh. So, okay. I opened this box during my live chat this past Saturday, and I was just, when this came out, I was so I'm still blown away. But can we take a look at the embossing on this? Oh my goodness, it is freaking awesome sauce. And then we open it up. There are some just hand pressed, just these flower pressed pages. It's just so gorgeous. So this is the handmade Book of Shadows with flower pressed paper. This beautiful Book of Shadows / spirit journal was handmade for this very collection, exclusively for the subscribers of the Witch's Moon. Each page of handmade paper has been pressed with flower petals to exude our connection with nature. We have placed this Book of Shadows within this collection to provide you with a platform to document and communicate your experiences with your guides, ancestors, or any ascended guides that you may be inspired by. So it talks a little bit about this, and then it talks about the winged twin serpent here. And it says, on the front of the Book of Shadows, we place the winged twin serpent. The serpent has been etched into the fabric of almost all cultures and magical practices. The Celts associated the snake with fertility and wisdom. The Greeks associated with intelligence, wisdom, and communication. This very specific design portrays the life force energy, or Kundalini serpent. Associated with many magical workings, the Kundalini represents our past, present, and future. And then on the back, it talks about this being the sacred oak tree, or tree of life, representing our beautiful connection to elements. Our intention for placing the sacred tree on the back of the book is to bring the fundamental elements of magic into your workings and inspiration. Whether documenting your experiences, such as signs or symbols you may have received from guides, or simply writing down information that you find yourself connected to. Remember to always visit your pages each moon cycle so that you can take in the full view of your journey. It is just, and the hand-tooled embossing, oh my goodness, you guys, it is so lush. I'm like, I have to, I don't know. See, I have all these other journals, but I want, whatever is going to go in here needs to be super special. So I'm like trying to think what could I do with this one? Because I want it to be, you know, something very particular and very special to this. And this I have a huge connection to, especially because I work with the god Mercury. So, alrighty. They also have a dedication Book of Shadows artwork. This beautiful sacred dedication page has been written and designed by A.E. Alden, exclusively for the Witch's Moon and for this very Book of Shadows. They also have a Book of Shadows inside cover artwork, also included in this collection. It says that you can place it in the front of your book. If you would prefer to adhere this artwork to a page in your Book of Shadows, we recommend using double-sided tape or very lightly brushing a glue of your choice to the page and then gently placing the artwork where you would like it to stay. So with the book that we have here, we can place these two items inside, and so I think that that is just an extra special touch. And I love the artwork of A.E. Alden. I think she does a fabulous job. And oh my goodness, this dedication page. Oh, I'm just sorry. I'm geeking out. Okay. Okay. Whew. Deep breather. Woosah, woosah. And okay, let's move on. Okay, the lovely and talented A.E. Alden has also created an Ascended Guides Book of Shadows artwork. To assist and inspire you, we've placed this page for you within you can place this within your Book of Shadows or simply display on your altar. And what I've said before, what I love about her artwork is that it is beautiful and functional. So there's a lot of good information on here. You have a list of your Ascended Guides, their origins, and perhaps a message that they would be bringing. It's, oh my goodness, it's beautiful. And what I like to do, I usually set the artwork up on my altar, and then when I feel like I want to put something else on my altar, I place this into a notebook where I have a collection of all these beautiful pieces of art. We also have a brass spiked candle holder, a much requested item for our hand-rolled spell candles. We have included a brass spiked candle holder. This wonderful candle holder can be used to sturdy any candle of your choice to use while you write within your Book of Shadows or perform ritual. And I have needed one of these. I have various like containers and old bowls and things that I don't use anymore to contain my candles, but I wanted something like a little more fancy, and I think this is going to do the job. So this is gorgeous. All right, they also have a hand-rolled and anointed Token of Wisdom spell candle with spell artwork. They've hand-rolled and anointed this candle with the intention of enhancing your ability to receive messages from guides. The incantation that accompanies this spell candle has been created as a piece of artwork that can be placed within your Book of Shadows. So the artwork is also by A.E. Alden. Talks about various things that you can do with your beautiful purple spell candle, which I think is just freaking fantastic. But they have enchanted this with a mixture of their Spirit Guide Magical Anointing Oil from their personal cabinet of witchery. Let me get you in on that beeswaxy goodness. And I love the smell of these candles. They just smell divine. And then this artwork, oh my goodness. So yeah, I'll have to find a particular okay, words today, particular time and space for me to work on this particular mantra and using this candle. So yeah. All right, we have the Ascended Masters Magical Anointing Oil. So they've created this with the intention of attracting ancient knowledge and wisdom into your workings. And then they have a visualization that you could use. It says they've enchanted this with frankincense, rosemary, lemongrass, and chamomile oils, and have included blue corn flower, mugwort, and lemongrass herbs as well. So inside you'll also find ultramarine quartz, and they've also added a special mixture of their Wise Counsel magical oil from their personal cabinet of witchery. So let's take a look at this. Ooh, you can see. I love when you can see all that herby goodness. Ooh, scent just hit me. Whew. Yes. It's like a lot of that lemon scent, but earthy, like earthy lemon. Like more like the rind, which I think is nice. Or the zest. That smells good. Ooh, I'm like starting to think, what could I use this for? Because I love lemon. I love to eat lemons, which is probably not good for my enamel, but I love lemon. We also have the Lady of the Lake Sacred Salt. They've created this with the intention of providing you further access to spiritual knowledge and insight. The Lady of the Lake is often referred to as a resemblance to the Ceridwen, or Keeper of the Cauldron, also reflected as the crone, or the darker aspect of the triple goddess. Ceridwen is the holder of esoteric knowledge. So it gives you some pointers, things that you could do as you slip into the wonderful scent aroma of this bath salt. Inside here, they have enchanted it with avocado, rosemary, eucalyptus, spearmint, and basil oils, as well as spearmint, rosemary, lemon balm, linden, eucalyptus, wood betony, blackberry leaf, and eleuthero, root herbs. We have also included a special mixture of our Ceridwen magical oil from their personal cabinet of witchery. And so with their bath salts, I usually just sprinkle some onto the floor of my shower. Or I do have a bathtub, you know, you can just go old school and sprinkle some in, or you can put a little bit in a sachet and hang it from your shower head so that you can soak in the scent. You could also put a little bit in a bowl of water and, you know, pour it over yourself in the shower. So let me give a little smell. I think I mentioned this during my live chat. It smells oceany. It is like the beach. Like it smells like surf shops in my area. It's really nice. You also have Nagchampa ritual rope incense. Named after Satya Sai Baba, Nagchampa is created using natural herbs, gums, and sandalwood. Handmade in Nepal, this wonderfully fragrant scent of ritual rope incense is a great addition to any ritual that requires a stable and relaxed state of mind. So my boyfriend's uncle and aunt are followers of Sai Baba, so I was like, oh wait, I know who that is. So yeah, I prefer actually, I'm going to burn incense, I prefer the rope incense, but that's just me. So I was like super excited to see that we got some more rope incense in our box this month. We also have some Jupiter tea with a muslin bag. They've placed this Jupiter herbal blend within this collection to assist you in your journey towards enlightenment. Jupiter is associated not only with legends of luck, but with the path of eagerness towards finding answers. And so it gives you a little ritual that you can do with this. But inside this tea, they have green tea, rosemary, sage, safflowers, and rose petals. Oh, all of my teas have rose petals if I'm going to be making my own tea. And sometimes I just throw a rose petal in a tea that's pre-made. But I always love that they provide these. So I always look forward to when the Witch's Moon includes tea, because I am a tea fanatic. So I can't wait to dive into some Jupiter tea. Okay, they've also included brandy mint, or also known as peppermint leaf, and some dandelion leaf. Peppermint leaf is known for its great ability to assist with sleep, promote love, and inspire healing energies. And it gives you the gender, the planet, and the element that is connected with. And for dandelion leaf, it's a sacred herb to both Bree and Hecate. Though dandelion holds multi-world abilities, alongside dandelion's ability to aid in divinatory practices or to call upon spirits, it is one of the most nutrient-dense plants known to exist. And they talk a little bit more about both of these herbs, but they also have the gender, the planet, and the element that they are connected to. I actually have a lot of dandelion in my front yard, so that is something that I can easily obtain in a mass abundance, apparently, as of late. But yeah, I love to use peppermint in my teas when I'm making specific teas, not just for delicious teas, but that's kind of how I do a lot of my spell work, is through my teas. So I am happy to have some more peppermint. The Witch's Moon also provides a personal oracle card reading. So they always put an oracle in everybody's box. And I think it's just a really, really great way to connect with the people that subscribe to their boxes, as they actually meditate on each of their subscribers, and they place a card in there, and I always find it to be spot on. It's always perfect. So it says they've meditated and selected a card from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck by Kyle Gray, and I do have this deck and I do love it. And it it is so perfect at this time. And the Witch's Moon also adds a piece of blank parchment paper so that you can write down your intentions and goals for the month. I will usually write down everything that I intend and everything that I would like to see come to fruition. And then I burn it at the end of the month as, you know, kind of like a clearing out of the month and bringing in, you know, the new. So, and it's always like this really nice, you know, paper. So I think it's just nice. I also like to, I have like my quill pen, and I like to kind of bust that out, you know, and use it on here. And it's nice because it's a thicker paper, so it won't bleed through too badly. All right, you guys, that was everything in this month's Witch's Moon box for March 2020. This is the Ascended Guides themed box. I've said before that I love their magical tools that they place within these boxes. It's a wonderful group of witches that is the Witch's Moon, and they put everything in with such intention, and it's, you know, things that aren't haphazardly put together. They actually meditate on these items. They know that there's real witches that are going to be working with these, and so they are of high quality, they are magical, and also know that, you know, you don't have to have fancy tools like these in order to be a witch. A witch utilizes his or her environment, but if you have the means to subscribe to something like this, or even just to check out their Witch's Moon shop, their moon shop is just there's so many things. I'm like, all the things, all the things. Yes, I am the magpie. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll put a link down below if you're interested in subscribing to the Witch's Moon. They have two other boxes as well. One is called the Witch's Roots box, which is more for our little green witches like myself. And they also have the Witch's Bounty box, which has more high-end type jewelry. If you maybe jewelry is the focus of maybe your practice. Some people use amulets and things like that, so that might be something that you want to check out. But yeah, otherwise I just like showing off really awesome things, but you know, there's never any pressure for you guys to subscribe. I just like to give a little shout out to my homies out there, because I think that what they're doing is wonderful, and I support things that, you know, I really believe in. So anyway, I will catch you spiritual homies later. If you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com, where I have my, not only all my different types of readings, but I have my room and body sprays, my salves, like my Goddess of the Rose beauty salve. I have my bracelets. I have, my Wally's World Oracle, you know, if you want to go check that out. And if you want to throw a little of my way so that I can keep doing what I do here, providing you guys lots of entertainment and good stuff, then join that KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittenswaitsandtarot. I have tons and tons of free stuff for you guys over there, so definitely check it out. And I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.